Uh, Okay, so you're here. Hello, Jeremy. You can only chat from here. I don't know if I got sound yet. Um, Audio here sometimes, especially when I've got a lot of tabs open. Like, come on. Oh. God, my is running slow in that one to resolve the fucking page. Let's just close down all these other tools. We don't need that. Okay, well, there's okay, where's my, the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay, so do they have sound? That's the big question. Okay, so do they? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty getting Jeremy Carnes in here. He's got a band called Stonebreaker OHHC. The band I listened to was I thought was the same one, but apparently not. So, and I haven't been able to find his music, and he's been kind of reticent about giving it to me, giving me a link to it. So I really can't say anything about his music, and I really can't say much about him other than a whole mess of emo social justice warriors, queers, who are upset with his transphobia and homophobia and really vicious things that he was saying about queer people. I got the feeling that the fellow was a Christian dominionist, and I'd like to hear about that. And I'd like to know just what it is about trans feminine and trans masculine. You know, what is it about the effeminate male and the masculine female that makes people stigmatize them? You know, why do you hate queers just because they're queer? What did we ever do to you? Okay, I gotta go to video. I gotta go over to Gmail. To load this paper. It is 420 somewhere. From the looks of it, it's not live on your channel. No. You go. Gerrymander. No, that's not it. Where's the, I don't see no invite. It's not loading my Hangouts. Yeah, it's having trouble connecting to Google. No, it's not loading the Google chatter very well. It's having a problem with that. We're having some technical difficulties here getting him. Oh, okay, come on. I don't see any invitation. You've already been there. Okay, now we're just we got some technical difficulties we're trying to work out. I'm going to bring him on camera at Hangouts. But we're having some technical difficulties to get in there. Now you won't be able to see him here, but you'll be able to hear him once we get it connected. No, mine's pulled down. Mine's not. So I've already. Oh, well, here he is. Now I'm glad you're entertained. So you're gonna connect with me at Hangouts, because man, I really want to hear what you got to say about why. Okay, so we'll try this. I'll try to connect to you. There we go. And here comes the video. You pick it up, dude. Greetings. Can you hear me? I can see you. You haven't said anything. I can't hear you. Your audio is not working. I'm not getting any audio from you. There it is. There it is.
Test.
I can hear you.
Test. All right, going on there. Ask the Nazi questions.
I've already told you what I want to know. Are you a Christian Dominionist?
I don't think you know what that phrase means, dude.
Please don't call me dude. I'm not male. My name's Tommy. I'm not female either. I'm sure this is something you don't understand. But I'd really just, please respect me and don't call me dude, buddy, guy, any of that shit.
Okay. Should I show you the same amount of respect you showed me when you said I hated a bunch of people I never said I hated? Or how about when your friend said that I raped my kid? Should I show that much amount of respect?
First, I've told you a couple of times already. These are not my friends. I'm an elder.
And why did you jump on me just because they told you to, man?
Because
I'm sorry, ma'am. Why did they do that?
Because I saw signs of a white nationalist who was someone who was severely homophobic and transphobic. I wasn't going just on what these kids were telling me. I was going on what I saw on your page.
What does that got to do with me?
It was your page.
No, I'm not a white nationalist.
Well, how do you describe your own personal politics?
Libertarian.
Okay. And can you tell me why these people are feeling like, can you tell me why these people are feeling so threatened by your things you say about LGBT people? What you went off, you immediately made a lot of assumptions about me. And I just saw a bunch of stuff on your page. I could go back to it now if you want, but clearly you have a problem with people who are not cisgender or heterosexual. That shows very clearly on your page.
What's with that lingering echo?
Probably NSA guy listening in, who knows?
Okay, what are you trying to ask me?
I'm trying to ask you what the problem is with people who are not cisgender and heterosexual. Why do you have why?
Because I'm a Nazi, right?
I don't know. You say
you really don't.
You say you're.
You really don't know if I'm not a Nazi?
Well, you say you're libertarian.
That was me, Nazi.
Huh? You're a libertarian who drinks butt wiper out of a can. So,
my Mexican friends over in Phoenix actually got me drinking these. They're pretty good.
Oh, you like the gelato? Oh my God, that's so
right? Because they're not the same color as me.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea what you're about. All I know is you don't like queers.
Okay.
And I saw signs of this Christian dominionism on your page.
There isn't any on my page. I'm not reformed.
There was some Christian
That's
stuff.
a reformed ideology. I'm not reformed.
Well, are you a nationalist? Do you believe in that this is a white Christian country?
Do I believe what?
Do you believe that whites should be in charge of this republic?
You know what I think we have to do? See, okay, hold on. First off, I think we're going to have to speak slowly because we keep drowning each other out with that lingering echo.
The bad lag.
Yeah. Now, you asked, do I think whites should be in charge? I know you're going to turn this into this. I know there's this trick that left-wingers do that if you point out that you associate with lots of people of other colors, that means you're even more racist. But I've had 3 black girlfriends. I've had 2 Mexican girlfriends. Am I supposed to trot up to the Führer from Intel?
Your sexual exploits for people of color.
But I'm criticizing them, right? I didn't love those women.
Can I speak?
Go ahead.
No. Just because you had sex with some people who were not white, you're still in a position of dominance over these women, weren't you?
What? Have you ever dated a black woman? You can be in a position of dominance over them?
Yeah, you're sexist pig, dude.
No, man.
You're sexist. You're sexist, and you're libertarian, which is like, go ahead, expound. I asked you the question and you ducked it by saying that, oh, I had some colored girlfriends. Do you think that white people should maintain the authority to determine the policies and programs and procedures of this government, or should it be more fairly distributed among people of color and people who are not necessarily cisgender and heterosexual?
I don't think race should be a factor at all.
What about gender?
No.
What if somebody's gender doesn't match their sex?
I didn't hear that last part, sorry.
What about people whose gender does not match their sex?
My opinion as to who should be an elected representative has to do with were they elected or not. The rest of the shit is irrelevant, man.
Okay, as far as politics go, but you know, in real time and space, these children are concerned that you seek the extermination of transgender people for some reason.
No, I don't.
How do you know what?
Why are you
ridiculing?
manipulative talking point is not for wanting them dead.
How did like I said, I have no idea how you got going with these kids. How about you just back up and you tell that whole story? You know, how did you get in contact? How did they first, the one you start with, how did the one who made the post, I forget what her name is. The one who made the post about you with all the screen caps that had your transphobic statements on them. How did you even get started with these people in the first place? Like, where's your music? You look like a stoner who plays a guitar. That's what you look like to me. Just typical white boy.
If I was black, would I be a typical black boy? What the hell, man?
No.
Come on.
No.
People are limited by race.
Yeah. Yeah, so people are limited by other things. Like, how did you get started with these people, and what is your problem with gender non-conforming people? Where's the issue?
I don't respect sophistry, and I don't respect manipulation. I won't down at those things.
Anybody can do that. They don't have to be transgender to do it. I'm seeing you say things about transgender people that have nothing to do with sophistry or manipulation.
Yes, they do.
Go ahead.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed is that left-wingers tend to rely on emotional talking points over things that they don't even really have to justify any of it.
You're talking about left-wingers. I'm asking you about transgender people.
Okay, what are most of them?
What about Jennifer Pritzker and Caitlyn Jenner? They're not all left-wingers.
Just most of them.
Doesn't matter. We're talking about transgender. Yeah, no.
Caitlyn Jenner doesn't care what I think. Caitlyn Jenner doesn't try to run me out of the music industry. Good luck. I'm freaking indie. Yeah. I've been through this before, man. Ma'am, sorry. For the sake of this conversation and to make it go freaking smoothly, I'm fine with freaking playing along. But freaking
no, you're hating on transgender people because you're intellectually incompetent to respond to their arguments rationally. You want to hear me out? You're intellectually incompetent. You're an idiot, man. I think I've had enough. Have fun. Are you going to share your music with us before I go? Can I hear what you have to say musically, artistically? Because as a human, you're pretty gross.
Okay, so this whole time you've done exactly what I said you would do. It's insult me.
I haven't. That was the first time I did. No, hey, son. You've bobbed and weaved around the questions. You've insulted me. You're sitting there. Hey, honey, we're done. Play your music.
Yeah, I'd be scared too.
Play your music. Where's your music, fool? Where's your music? I haven't heard your music. All I see is a rather, how we say, a fellow who's all full of delusions of intellect and redeeming social worth. Who's what we would call morbidly obese, sucking fucking neurotoxin from an aluminum can. Good day, child. It's been nice not knowing you. But you haven't said shit. You came in all paranoid and defensive and combative. You're a punk. Goodbye. You haven't said anything. Answer the question.
What you're doing is yelling.
Answer the question. You have a problem specifically. You're talking about all kinds of political shit that has nothing to do with the transgender condition. You're getting all up in arms about.
Oh, you called me fat and stupid, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little offended.
Bye. I'll call
Ask
you
your
out.
question.
What?
Ask your question.
I asked them 14 times and you haven't answered them at all. You're just an angry young man.
Again, I'll answer right fucking now.
Bye. You're a waste of time. Bye.
Ask.
Bye. What a fucking time waster. Goodbye. You're off the channel too. Angry, stupid. Oh boy. What a fucking waste of time that was. It's just another dumb, full of mental midget with delusions of intellect and redeeming social value that's got absolutely no respect for other humans. None. None. That page needs to get shut down. I don't even want this kind of energy. I know, maybe I'll tinkle on my piano a little bit before I go. I'll see if anybody has anything to say. Yeah. I didn't have to deal with that. I took it on. I took it on just to see what was going on. It's a hate page at Facebook. It's just another punk ass bitch millennial sitting there safe behind his internet connection, totally incapable of delivering a rational argument. Every time I asked him a direct question, he couldn't answer it. Supposedly, Stonebreaker, here, I'll give you his page. I couldn't find the music. Here's his page. What happened, it's called Stonebreaker OHHC. Dude's a morbidly obese douchebag with delusions of intellect, and well, that's what I was doing, was checking it out, because like, this guy's a piece of shit, and he definitely needs to be run off of Facebook. There's a, hey, report this for me, please. This is pretty outrageous shit. As soon as I got up in his crap, this is what he posted. And he's got a page full of this stuff where he's like, you know, just jumping on people's shit. You know, he's gross and vulgar. See him sprawling big. I don't know. You weren't at the. You couldn't see him on here. He's a really gross dude. Gross thoughts. I have no idea what he is. He's a fat pig. But he stole a picture of me to insult me. And if you'd please report that, I'd appreciate it. But that page definitely needs shutting down. Dude's just mean and stupid, and saying hateful things about it. And he's being called out for saying that transgender people should kill themselves. But I didn't go there. You know, apparently he's been warring with these guys for a while, and they just started this new group called 1 Million LGBT in response to 1 million moms. And somebody posted about him in there, and I went and checked it out, and he turned out to be a total flaming asshole. And now he's going to go back and brag on his page about what a flaming asshole he is, and defeated me in debate or something. Who knows? I mean, it's hardly worth my time, and definitely not worth me getting all my guts in an uproar about it. I'd really rather not fight anybody. I talked about it earlier. Yeah, let me read some of the stuff I wrote earlier. Here's my introduction to the new group. That'll give you an idea where my head's at on all of this. Not a run-of-the-mill transsexual person, intersex person, and this is me. I don't claim to be male or female. I claim to be neither. Prefer the feminine, though. You don't want to meet Tom. Tom's no fun. Okay, so 1 million LGBTQ. That's a cool group. It has a lot of potential, but and growing very fast. It had like 1,500 members inside 24 hours. Okay. Someday, oh no, I don't care. Why are you doing this to me? I'm really having trouble with Facebook tonight. It's just popping up all the wrong shit. Okay. Here's an interesting little statement from somebody. Oh, this is Benji Nightingale. This is the one that started this is the one that was bitching about the Stonebreaker ass clown. Here she says, trans people aren't just the gender they identify with. They aren't just the gender they tell you they are. They have always been their gender. Trans people come in many different flavors. I'm strawberry ginger teeny, and gender, and the only requirement for being trans is to be any gender not your sex assigned at birth. Pretty much, there's no rule book. It's just okay. I'm not like that. That's like that, and I've learned to live with it. But the rest of me ain't like that, and that's me. I don't claim to be a woman. I just say that I'm not a man. Trans people can be mothers and fathers or even both. Trans women can be tomboy. Trans people do not necessarily transition. Rather, it's the rest of the world that transitions around them to see them as they always were. I like to call it living authentically or living out loud. So I'm not, all I did was shave off the beard and stop pretending to be a guy. All I did. And I got on the hormones. But I needed those for my health, my mental health and my physical health. It made a huge difference too. Trans women can be tomboys and masculine. Trans men can wear makeup and dresses and have babies. Trans people can be mothers and fathers or even both. All trans people are valid, and there are unlimited genders and unlimited way to be trans. No, there aren't unlimited genders. We really need to limit that. There's an unlimited number of individual expressions of someone's personal idea of gender, but too many labels is getting too many people nuts. Fuck that shit. Men, women, or something else. non-binary. Male, female, non-binary. That's cool. Go and, give yourself an even more, discreet label than that. Go, you're sapiosexual or pan or whatever the fuck. But male, female, or non-binary. That's enough. Okay, please. The trans people committed trans are valid. You do not need dysphoria to be trans. You do not need a medical transition. Surgery is not hormones. Can't do nor hormones to be trans. Unfortunately, if you want the surgery, you're going to need to have and have it covered. You're going to need to have a gender dysphoria diagnosis. I mean, anybody can go and get the surgery, but you gotta have to get it covered. You need to be able to show medical necessity, and people who don't have a gender dysphoria diagnosis they're gonna look at them and say that's cosmetic. That's right. You're a loser. No. Oh, can you hear me, Jeremy? Because you're the coward. You're a chicken tit motherfucker. Go try and put that in public. Oh, you can hear me? Well, here's where it's at, motherfucker. I'm going to blow your world up. Bye now. I'm really going to fuck your world up. Goodbye. That's a disgusting little boy. And he's a Kiwi farmer. Or connected to them. Come down on his page, please. Report that post, if you would. These children just really got some wrong-headed notions about what's right and wrong. That's for sure. Well, let me read some of the crap from his page. Oh, just a fat, ugly, stupid kid. Mean, fat and ugly. Sloppy. You think I'm dirty. You should see this guy's place. Where did it go? Shit, that's me. Okay, now I reported the whole page and they decided it wasn't bad enough. They said, go ahead and report something in particular, which I did. Like, let's see which one it was the photo of me insulting me. The guy's just like totally rude, you know, totally rude, nasty kid. Probably never been slapped silly. He's got all these posts about Facebook seems to think this is all right. Apparently, it's a war between some musicians. Here he's going off on a trans musician. Stonebreaker hurt my feelings, so now I play shitty indie rock and look like I should be demanding GameStop employees call me ma'am. Here he's going off on another trans band. So now Stonebreaker hurt my feelings. He's a child, you know. He's like Trump, only 25 years old instead of 75. Stonebreaker hurt our feelings, so now we dress like drag queen extras from an off-Broadway Mad Max production. Stonebreaker hurt my feelings, so I became a total cuck. It looked like Transmageddon 2. Electric Boogaloo is either experiencing a slow start or fizzled out already. Remember, we don't play hardcore according to people who have never listened to us and think political views determine the characteristics of music. I say, I've never experienced full socialism, but in spite of all the people trying to escape by floating on piles of trash, I still think it's the best system out there. He doesn't like commies. No, it's just... See, this is, you know, he ducked out of the Dominionist thing. He's really a nationalist. He's a white nationalist and not Dominion. That's what it is. Here he's got a Genesis 28. I'm with you and will watch over you wherever you go. And I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. And then he's got Romans. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. And then he's got some weird cartoon of a Muslim guy hiding, and somebody in Crusader mask breaking through a Muslim guy behind it. And then he's got some greeting a dog, normal people, and Joe Biden sniffing the dog's ass. Got some strange warrior shit going on with a biting an eagle's head for Happy Thanksgiving. Then he's got some warrior putting a sword in a demon's head. Cardi B makes for music for women who shoplift at yard sales. Then what's an NPC? A person of color. It's an NPC. He's got some weird little cartoon meme. Non-player character. This is another fucking gamer. These people live in a video game reality. So here's a non-player character creation tool. Race selection: Black, Native American, not white, you're racist. Profession: actor, protester, journalist, Russian bot. Hair color: blue, pink, purple, current trend. Political leaning: extreme left, Allahu Akbar, extreme left, extreme left. That's all these weird characteristics, and you know, it's just hate. It's like, you know, hate against other. No weapon formed me against me shall prosper. Yeah, guy's a fucking supremacist. Leftist memes be like blah blah. Oh, I'm still screaming here, aren't I? Nobody's saying anything though. I forgot. He's a white supremacist. And he doesn't want to cop to it. He claims he's not racist. He claims to be a libertarian. The bigot. The xenophobe. I just got no time for it. I don't have the desire to fuck with my guts over shit like that. I'm just so sick and tired of all these ultra right wingers. Ultra left wingers are easy to ignore. They're not as common. I gotta block this dude directly. I'm really through. It's not fear, dude. I'm gonna fuck your world up. It's not fear. It's disgust. Unwillingness to waste any more time with somebody like you. That's where it's at. I don't want to lower myself to you. You know, I don't want to lower myself to calling people names like retard or fathead, fat boy. No, I don't need to do that. Hey, measure your whoopee. I don't know, you haven't given any straightforward answers. You're a fucking idiot, and I'm gonna destroy you. Plain and simple. You made a big mistake tonight. Well, actually, I'm not gonna destroy you. I'm just gonna encourage the kids. They're gonna do it. They're just gonna keep after your page and report everything that they see out of line, and until Facebook takes it down. But I really don't think Facebook is going to take it down, because I think Facebook is biased in favor of people like this. I really, I'm not happy with. That's what I was doing, was mixing it up with this fucking idiot. I fucking had it. I just really am tired of mixing it up with idiots. I shouldn't have gone after him in the first place. As the kids were upset because he's telling trans people to kill themselves. But he wouldn't address any of that. He'd just jump all around it and then tell me I'm being dishonest and I'm the one that's got dishonest intentions. And he's like bobbing and weaving all around my questions and not really answering them. So here, that's what I was going to do. I was headed for the new group. My introduction, just to give you an idea where my political head is at. 1 million LGBTQ. Gender binary is a colonist myth. This possible. I'm trying to find some support for my hypothesis that the strict heteronormative sex gender binary was kind of a creation of the elite Judeo-Christian imperialist colonialists as a means of controlling their breeding population, because they were separated for long periods by foreign military exploits. But I haven't found nobody else. I haven't found anybody else to know, and any credible historians saying anything like that yet. I'm still looking. So where is it? Lots of people, lots of introductions. Lots and lots of introductions. Come on, where's my... mine? I'm getting buried. Buried deep. Been a lot of introductions. Come on, mine's buried way down there. Holy shit! They had 1,600 members earlier. The group has only been together formed like 24, 48 hours ago, somewhere like that. Okay, I'm getting close. That's one that was near mine. There's something that was near mine. That's something that was near mine. We're getting down close to mine. I hate Facebook. I really, really, really hate Facebook for the way it's set up. Where the fuck is my post? Okay, there's the post about this idiot. That was close to mine. There's another one that was close to mine. There's another one that was close to mine. Now we're getting real close. Very close. Yeah, ramen. There's the ramen post. There's Vicky's post. Okay, there's that one. We're getting close to mine. I'll get there eventually. Well, I'm sneaking in here. Where'd mine go? Oh, fuck. Let's see if I can find it from a notification. I'm not finding it in the scrolls. Where's the notifications? There we go. Here's my post. Let's see if anybody else has said anything. Nobody said anything. Wow. Got a lot of likes, but nobody said anything. Greetings. I'm Tommy Jane Tudor, a trans, feminine, intersex person, and somewhat notorious old school rainbow hippie with a long track record and a very rabid anti-fan club putting out all sorts of nasty fan fiction about me. It's this Stonebreaker had, oh, you're the dog fucker, aren't you? Okay, and you're a Kiwi farmer too. I created the group. Oh, many of you may be familiar with the alt-right incels and truscums of the Kiwi farms. I'm one of their favorite targets, and they were put on me by a crew of DoD IT security contractors, professional tools of the perpetual war machine who've been dogging me for the past 10 years. I created the groups Transgender Science and the Transgender Caucus and contribute LGBTQ news and entertainment media to numerous other groups. I also created the page Intersex, Transgender, and Non-Binary Musicians for queer musicians to promote themselves. I much prefer respectability politics to screaming at idiots and punching Nazis. As things stand today, most straight people are completely disinterested in the whole debate. And among the ones who are invested in it, there are a lot more that wish people would stop hating queers just because they're queer. And then there are ones who want to see queers eliminated from the reality. Polls run very strongly opposed to new discriminatory law and strongly in favor of queer equality. One poll, less than half of the 25 people, half the people under 25 responding said they were 100% cishet. It makes much more sense to me for us to strengthen our alliances with the cishet majority, starting with our families, neighbors, co-workers, and elected representatives from the school board up, than to be squabbling with woefully misinformed, armed and inbred religious fanatics whose leaders regularly get busted for sex offenses. Our biggest gains have come from the gracious, good-humored, coherent presentation of the facts about the transgender experience by our pioneering advocates. Let's keep it that way. The time for rioting was 50 years ago. The real battles are being fought in the courtrooms and legislative chambers, not in Twitter wars with Nazis, fundies, and TERFs. And that, you know, I don't claim to be female. I claim to be a trans, feminine, intersex person. It's not the same. It's not the same. I'm a non-binary person. This is the way I am. This is the way I was born. I'm not male or female, and my sex is male. I stuck with it. I had no choice. and I cope with it. But my psyche is female. You know, my dream body is female. Um, and most people are cool with it. I rarely have to, like, you know, get into validation arguments with anybody except these assholes online. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. The whole two genders argument, when there's so much uh, scientific evidence to say that they're full of shit. Why are they clinging to this when the scientists are saying otherwise? You know, why they cling to this idea that transgender people are automatically mentally ill when the scientists are saying otherwise? What the fuck is your problem? Can't you read? I think an hour of this is enough. My face is hurting a little bit. That's really kind of a bummer, but it needed, you know, these kids were concerned because this guy is such a pig, and he is a total pig, and he needs to be, like, penned, I guess. I don't know. I just blocked his page, and I'll probably forget about it if this youngster doesn't pick up on it. So anyway, no, tolerance isn't acceptance. You know, that was the problem at with the 420 family. They or is this not? No, I started with this. I started with the dude, but the 420 family sure didn't do anything to make me feel very welcome, and some of them were real ugly. That dude, I started in on him because the kids were upset about him telling trans people to kill themselves. I'd appreciate it if you report report that picture of me with the insults on it. Oh, it's the band's page here. Oh, there are several posts this guy made that really should be reported. Thank you. There are several pictures where he got ugly with people. Oh, that's too big a. Oh no, that isn't too big. Right on. Yeah, that I reported the whole page, and Facebook said it wasn't in violation. I think they're biased toward these right wingers. That, you know, it's okay to insult transgender people and queers and just you know, it's okay, but for transgender people, you know, you can get busted at Facebook now for, you know, I got shut down for calling the president. I posted a thing about Trump that was it was a meme that said Donald Trump's proof that you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be poor to be white trash, and I got blocked for that for a month. Apparently, there was something in the news about they're cracker. They're not. I got busted. I think I got busted for cracker too, and I was really like, it was on a friend's wall, and I wasn't insulting anybody in particular. I just used the word, and I got busted for it. But they let people like this get away with all kinds of shit. I think it's part of the game, part of their game. Zuckerberg ain't what he claims to be at all. There are some people that think he's a Rothschild. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I know. I've been at this for a few years now. They there was just something about their moderators recently. No, it's ugly. There's no they're manipulating uh public opinion and favoring the conservatives. They get away with all kinds of shit if you're a right winger. Boy, if you're a left winger, you gotta toe the line real carefully. I insulted this guy, got him a box, and I decided I'm thinking about it. Nah, I'm gonna get blocked for that shit, so I deleted it and made a little more polite post. This dude's a white nationalist and ain't admitting to it. Yeah, he's passive aggressive and he's not real bright. He thinks he is. And I just don't have the patience to deal with a child like that. I mean, I'm old enough to be his grandmother. I don't have the patience for mean, stupid men. And all he had was names to call. You know, he's calling people, calling names. That's all I got. You know, fuck that shit. I don't need it. I'm pretty tired and my face hurts. So I'm gonna cut out. Thanks for coming, y'all. Happy day. Bye.